Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How are you guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. First of all, welcome. Thank you for coming to the worldwide launch of the M4 GT4. My name is Dan Lubin. I'm the motorsport manager for BMW North America. And with me is my colleague, standing at 2 meters, not 6'7", not 6'6". I've learned this. 2 meters. Florian Peter. He's the product manager of the GT4 over in Germany. He was kind enough to make the trip out here, so just wanted to say thank you to him. And honestly, I think they sent him as the bodyguard for this thing. That's my opinion. So, with this new GT4 car, what we really focused on were 4 pillars of our customer racing program. It's performance, reliability, cost efficiency, and ease of maintenance. We thought that was really important in the customer racing world, and that's really 4 attributes we stick by. So, we took a lot of feedback on the F82 platform. Florian's been collecting it for years. He started with motorsport in 2014, but he's been over the GT4 product since 2016. So if there's someone to ask questions to, this is your guy right here. So anyway, we took that feedback and really we've worked on this car using that. It's been crucial to us and crucial to you guys to make a better product. So I'm going to call someone in the audience. Bill, would you do me the honors with Florian? Who's that guy? Who's this guy? We're going to unveil this thing, so let's get a little bit of applause here. Get ready. All right, I muted myself before, so I apologize. What do you think? I love it. I want one. All right, so what we're going to go over today is just 4 areas of the car: the powertrain, the exterior, the interior, and of course the suspension. So we're just going to touch on a couple of the high points and the topics. But what we really want is you guys to stick around or come back throughout the weekend and sit down one-on-one with me and Florian. Let's talk about the car in detail. I had a list. I think it was 6 of these pages. And the hardest part was just narrowing down what to speak about because there is so much new on this car. So we're going to touch again just on a few key points of each area. So we'll start with the hood and the exterior of the car. What you're going to see, or not see under the wrap is natural fibers being used on a lot of the panels. So the hood, the doors, and the deck lid are all made of natural fibers. If you actually look at it, they come brown, but they're dyed to a black look. It's hard to tell from carbon fiber until you really get up close and see it. So make sure you guys come and take a closer look throughout the weekend. Now there are some carbon pieces on here, such as the roof, which is right from the M4 GT3. So similar in that respect. Something else that you'll probably notice is taken from the big brother, the Swan neck wing, right? Same stuff you've seen, but this is natural fiber now. So a little bit different in that respect. And then this is a pretty important feature. Kiddie grills, while they look fantastic on this car, I don't know if you guys agree with that. Can I get a hell yeah, James? All right. They're actually functional on this car now, where really they're feeding some airflow through the engine compartment and out through these louvers on the hood. So aerodynamics don't stop there though. That's actually funneled over the car and then under the rear wing, which is super important for all you race people out there, right? This is also really going to help with our thermal efficiency. Let's call it that. So that's a quick overview of the exterior. We're going to talk about some powertrain now. S58 engine, taken from the M4 production car. It's used in this one. We also have a 7-speed automatic gearbox, faster shifts, improved gear ratios, and of course, M Motorsport software. You guys are probably familiar on the last GT4 car with DSC and MDM. We make Bill run with MDM on usually. But we've added 10-step traction control, something I think everybody's been waiting for. We can applaud for that. So out back, track split rear limited slip with mechanical preload. So that's again another change from the F82 car, pretty important. We've also made a real proper cooling setup for the diff. So it's inside of the body now. It's actually fed by this duct right here. all our technicians out there are going to like some of what I have to say in a few minutes, but we're going to stick with the fuel system right now. 120 liter ATL fuel cell, 4 lift pumps, and a 7.4 liter sump or reserve portion. Yeah, I know, right? Whistle for that. We also offer a quick refueling setup and volume locks when needed, so we can make some changes in that as well. All right, suspension. Who wants to talk suspension? All right, thank you. All right, the biggest change I'm going to say is KW. 2-way purpose-built dampers installed on this model, and we're going to carry over the H&R springs with multiple ratios there. Another big change, kind of taken from our GT3 car, is we moved away from some eccentrics and we moved to shims. So front camber, rear toe, all shim. Okay, technicians, mechanics, this is huge. Bigger wheel studs, right? Okay. M14 by 2.0 threads, right? Big improvement, you've asked for it. This man listens, so we appreciate that. What do you think, good so far? Yeah. You want to talk about the business end? What's that? Air conditioning. Full yes, time. It has air conditioning.
Full time?
It has air conditioning. The air conditioning is very efficient. Seat cooling, optional helmet cooling. We have some vents in there, of course, adjustable, turn them on and off. It flows pretty hard. I can't give you the details on the air conditioning right now, but we can certainly talk about that one-on-one. This car is actually going to use the M-Track Cockpit System, a lot more advanced than previously. I think one of the biggest functions everyone's going to appreciate is laptop-less functions. What does that mean? Read fault memory, clear fault memory, right through the unit. You don't have to hook up any devices, the Midas, anything else, right? Huge help for you guys. Again, this is about making it easy to use. We have a fantastic new seat in partnership with Recaro, of course. They've done a really nice job on this, and what we did was we moved it as far center as possible. So pretty interesting. The right side mounts are actually on the tunnel itself. So trying to get that mass right into the middle, right where it needs to be. So good. Some other details that I'm not going to talk too much about. Window nuts are actually attached to the seat. There's some quick attach options for endurance and quick driver changes. So really, really neat features. We also have the latest AP adjustable pedal box. So really important for fast driver changes. There's basically 2 setups there. We call it a front and a rear. So the longer driver uses the back, they push the box back. The front driver just pulls it forward as hard as they can. You don't have to find that right position. So there's stops for each of those ends. Yep. Similar to the GT3 car, we have a Fanatec wheel, adapted a little bit differently for this car. And wait for it, Motec dash logger. Right? Yeah, I like Marco here. He's my guy. He's my guy. But you know, honestly, besides that, we have some options available. That's kind of the gist of the car. Obviously, we want you to come look at it, touch it, feel it, sit in it, all those fun things. But we do have some options that I think you're going to like as well. Motec or Bosch, the CAS-M rear camera system for Bosch. Pre-wired for you. The brackets are already in the trunk. Everything's set up. Choose your camera system, install it, and go. Right? So we're there to help you. Brake temp monitor. We've switched to LDL tire pressure monitoring system. I think that's a great change. Suspension travel setup. So we have all the sensors and all the options you could ever want for this one. Again, let's talk in more detail about it when we do our one-on-one sessions. But really what we want to do now is, hey, get some water because it's super hot out here. And did you see that water bottle? Get your very own M4 GT4 water bottle, please. But seriously, come over, take a look at the car. Let's have some fun, guys.